So for me, I'm probably a big user for our product. I use online comments a lot, and I hate to say it, but I'm one of the lurkers out there. So it's about 90% people are lurkers for online comments, 9% engage once in a while, then there's a 1% of really heavy users. And unfortunately, the incentive to be one of those 1% is pretty slim because usually the people that engage are the extremists on different sides of the viewpoint, and they kind of monopolize the conversation. So for somebody like me that's more of a moderate to be involved, it's kind of a turnout because I'd either get shot down or buried really quickly unless I was a regular poster. Even if I had a really quality piece of content that I put out there, it'd be tougher to find. So I think the fact that most comment boards have that 1% that really is heavily engaged creates some kind of back and forth feedback loop where that 1% is actually not 1%, it's 0.5%, 0.5%. It's the two ends of the range that keep going back and forth and monopolizing the conversation. So there's a feedback loop there. And in addition, I feel as if there's a feedback loop in regards to the voting system as a place for online commenting. So if you think about it, online comments have the only way that the audience members can engage with the online comments is to like a comment. And when they like a comment, a lot of people, the majority of people actually sort comments by most liked on top. When that article comes out, the first couple comments that are pretty good are liked right away and they rise to the top. And then when somebody else comes along, looks at the same article, looks at the same comment thread, they're going to sort it by most liked. They're going to see that somewhat good comment on top, the oldest liked one, and like it as well. And then if there's a newer comment that's even better, more valuable, their only option is to like that one as well. So no matter what, that newer, awesome comment will never rise to the top. So I saw that was a problem, and I thought that as a result of it, it's essentially the people that comment an article first, when it's first launched, when the article is first released, are the ones that are seen the most. So that's an incentive for you to actually sit there and watch when the publisher actually releases articles to comment as quickly as possible. And who has time for that? Extremists, right? The people that 0.5 and 0.5%. So it kind of degrades the entire experience for all the users that go to the comment threads. And then besides that, it's bad for the actual publishers of the sites. So the publishers spend a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort to make great content. They hire great writers, write great articles. But essentially, the last taste anybody has of a comment thread, the last taste in the mouth is from the comments. So they might read an article, but then they're going to finish with the comments. That's like their dessert. So if you go to a restaurant, you have a great dinner and a terrible dessert, guess what you're going to be talking about to your friends the next day. And so I thought there's a lot of problems with the current state of online comments, and I thought that that's something we could tackle. Yeah, if anybody's interested that's watching and wants to become a beta tester, feel free to go to classibridge.com, and we'd love to have you guys on board.